Good morning from the canal. We're out, we woke up this morning and quite windy, which makes it a little bit chilly, but can't complain. The weather is dry. I think it's going up to like 17 degrees. Not quite summer, but we'll take it. We wished, I'm also just trying to make some eggs and then I forgot about that and picked up the camera, so excuse me.
Let's do a quick recap and get you up to speed. Last time, we had just set off.
This is the official start of our holiday. So long and farewell to the marina. See ya in 2 weeks.
We decided to start out on an evening cruise, mostly to get a head start and to gain some time for more leisurely cruising later on. We cruised right on into the sunset, and what a start to our summer holidays. If you didn't already know, we're Mel Paul and we live on this boat. And we think it'd be super cool if you subscribe to the channel and join us.
Eggs on hold, ready set to tackle the first lock.
First lock of the day. You ready for it?
Ready, steady.
Yeah, we saw some followers this morning on Tillagirl.
Hello to you, I'm sorry I missed you. Got his brekkie. We've just come through Stenson Lock. Didn't film any of Stenson. It's quite a deep lock and notorious for boats getting sunk in there. So kept our wits about us, and usually in a very deep lock, Paul has told me and I've since learned to just open the one side of the paddles. So if you open the ground side on one side, the water sort of keeps the boat pinned against one side of the wall, doesn't bash about a bit, and you have a little bit more control. One lock down, another one to go, and then another 7 hours of cruising ahead of us. This spot just behind us here is where we spent a somewhat tragic week without heating, without hot water, and without the engine running because we couldn't find the right replacement pipe. So, not the best week of our lives, but got some good memories.
Yeah.
We spent a week there and I don't even think you're allowed to moor there anymore. So we got it while it was good.
With a crappy tree. All the birds used to nest in it. Give us a touch of love.
I'm gonna fish out our little canal map books. Haven't looked at these for ages. Paul has the app on his phone which he uses, but I like to look at a good old-fashioned piece of paper. Shows you how much I know. We had one that was for the Four Counties Ring, the last trip we did, but there's not one labelled the Leicester Ring, so gonna have to have a squiz. We started off from this point here and we're heading around past the Ashby Canal, down here, back up and onto the Grand Union. The Leicester Ring in a nutshell. Well, as luck would have it, we inherited all these books with the boat. And the one we're missing would be Guide 3, the exact area that we are going that we do not have. Guess we're relying on modern day times and the app. Generally, I just like to have the map in front of me and the locks are all marked out and you can kind of see what's coming. I hate sort of having my phone in my hand all the time. If I do have something in my hand, it's to film. I much prefer a good old map. So if we come across a store or a chandlery, which I'm sure we will, I'm getting that book. Round off the old collection. Watch out for them low-hanging trees.
Quiet out on the canals today.
Been a few boats though.
Yeah, they say it's gonna rain tomorrow.
But that's what I was wondering. Where is that umbrella? The front.
Yeah.
I was just about to put some longs on because it was getting chilly. But obviously before that happened, I hopped off the boat. We're waiting in a queue to get through the lock and had a lovely brush with the old stinging nettles. Itchy leg for the rest of the day. Here we come.
Right, you laugh. It's not that long. I remember when we came with Gar, how many was that? There was like 10, 15 people in there.
This is the baby queue. Just hanging out. Got one more boat to come down. Hasn't been that much of a wait. And then we're gonna nip up through the loch after this boat. Hopefully another boat comes in the other direction. Then they'll go down and then we'll go on up.
Sorry, I'm yawning. Yawning in the background.
Ruining my shot. Disgusting.
It's a maniac on a scooter at 2 o'clock in the morning going up and down the towpath with no exhaust on it.
I didn't hear it. I was dead.
I thought he was like doing a burnout on the back deck. It was so loud.
Live a little, flip the page, give it some more, getting out of my way. I was hiding, bulletproof, forever waiting. Then came you. I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. I was picking up the pieces of yesteryear's life, in over my head, trying to figure out. I was going through changes, where to begin, when a mountain moving revelation came marching in. I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I was. Been a long time, baby. Had an all time low. Stick with me, maybe. Don't let me go.
Both for me.
No, one. I'll put it down. I'll give it to you.
Oh no, you drive. I'm eating.
I'm gonna take over so the captain can have his lunch. This is when things tend to go wrong. Currently here at Taton Hill Loch. These few locks, or the last ones in this one, are really quite shallow and easy to handle, quick to fill and get on through. A nice light bit of exercise following lunch. Gotta catch my taxi.
Fell out of the roller coaster, crashed out, landed on cotton candy in your arms and survived. I'm still a disaster, rock bottom and below. I'm yours for the asking, where you go I go. I thought I was what I've been told. I thought I
This little stretch here and the loch coming up is one of my favorites. It's a little bit gloomy right now, but when we've been through before, it's been sunny and divine. And it's just really pretty here. The water's very clear, it's green, and the lovely little footbridges just finish it off so nicely.
stick with me, maybe. Don't let me go. Come, my love, my morning light. Everything's gonna be alright.
My type of cruising. Can't believe how clear it is, man. As long as we don't beach ourselves, yeah?
Come, my love, my morning light. Everything's gonna be alright. Come, my love,
A little bit of a sharp turn and the loch just over there.
it's gonna be alright.
don't see every day. We just witnessed a cow being pulled out of the mud in a sling. They had a tractor hooked up. We could see some commotion going on. There were all people on the footbridge, and eventually we saw it when they lifted him out. I couldn't run down there with the camera. There were boats waiting to come up the lock, but a little flying cow that had been struggling in the mud. Poor thing. Summer is so good. It's so nice to see everything so green, and my favorite thing is when you come across a super green field and the little flecks of red poppies. Just coming up towards Fradley Junction. A couple of locks, I think, and then we've got our turn off onto the what? True to form, the sun was setting and on we cruised. Even on a long day of cruising, we always find a second wind, and each lock and its surroundings are always different and so fun to capture on camera. I'm not sure we'll ever tire of it. Exciting times. We are on an all-new canal, the Coventry Canal. Something new for us, and after doing that stretch quite a few times now, this feels very exciting. Currently just looking for a spot to moor, preferably with as little trees as possible and with some Armco. But at the end of the day, when you're tired, beggars can't be choosers, so we'll pretty much take what we can get. Paul's just heading off there for a little bit of a trot. We expected to moor up just after we entered the canal, but the good moorings were full right after you get off the junction at Fradley. And the Armco is few and far between, so we held out, and it's getting just past 8 o'clock now. We've been going for about 10 hours. So we decided that we'd pick this spot, just a little gap in the trees so we don't get any mess on the boat, but sheltered from the wind, but not the greatest in terms of warmth for sun in the morning. So he's going to have a walk and see if there's something better around the corner. But at this point in the day, it's time to just pack it in, get some dinner on the go, and relax.
Got the rain suit back on.
Got the rain suit back on. I'm going to get mine. I think it's time, just in case. Might be soaked by the end of 10 locks.